What is up, YouTube? We're back, y'all. Warpath Review. Your boys are back in town talking about the backfield, talking about the offensive backfield, the running backs, the weakest, the crappiest, the most terrible position last year on offense for the Redskins. We couldn't run out of a paper bag last year. Went through fumbling Matt Jones, sexual chocolate factory and Rob Kelly. Mac Brown even sprinkled in there. Chris Thompson doing his thing. Even had a game winner against Philadelphia. But needless to say, Amir, this team has not seen a 1,000-yard running back since 2014 with big old Alfred Morris, the Butler.
Miss you, Butler.
We really do. We really miss him being Alfred to Robert Griffin III's Batman or Kirk Cousins' Batman, whatever. It doesn't really matter. But we are talking about the running backs. Of course, Rob Kelly, who started out was... I actually fell in love with Rob Kelly because of his name, of course. Robert Kelly, R. Kelly.
The remix to ignition, hot and fresh out the kitchen. Mama rolling that body, got every man in here wishing. Sipping on coke and rum, I'm like, so what, I'm drunk. It's the freaking weekend, baby, I'm about to have me some fun. Bounce, 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 bounce. Come
on. And I'm like, yeah, it's a good name, Chocolate Factory. And a lot of people like Mac Brown. I was like, Rob Kelly's going to make this team before Mac Brown does. Mac Brown goes on the practice squad. Rob Kelly's there. And I was just like, this guy might surpass Matt Jones, because Matt Jones is, he was ineffective all season. I think he had, he showed flashes of genius against the Giants. And then against Philadelphia, he seemed like he put it together. And then after that, he just fell into the same old Matt Jones. He said he's wanting to leave Washington. And to be honest with you, I'd be happy to see you leave, buddy.
I would too. I want I want Fumbles McGee to go.
Yes, I tell you what. If he has children, I don't think his wife, his girlfriend should let him hold their baby, because he will drop it on turf. It better have a bouncy carpet or something so it can just bounce back up. But Matt Jones, fumbleitis himself, and taken over by Rob.
There
Kelly.
are rumors that that Baltimore will trade for Matt Jones.
Oh, that'd be good. God, they must be desperate.
Yeah, the Baltimore's in really rough shape right now.
They are. I mean, I think Shannon Sharp was actually talking about them being the team to represent.
I would not be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised if Baltimore is fourth in that division this year and the Browns are third.
Really?
That's how bad. That's how bad of a shape they are.
Yeah, I mean,
I would not be surprised if John Harbaugh loses his job.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Well, Matt Jones can help him do that. But
This is true.
I guess, like, with the running backs, Rob Kelly, Samaje Perine drafted by the Redskins in the, what round was that? Third round?
Fourth round.
Fourth round. A lot of people, I actually talked to someone from Oklahoma, a big Oklahoma fan, and they said, I said, who got the better running back in that draft? And was it? I think Mixon went to Minnesota. Is that right? And
Mixon went to Cincinnati.
And then P. Ryan was there as well. And they said the Redskins got the better of the two running backs. Character-wise and athletic ability, he's a hard runner. And a lot of people, and it's not just within the Redskins, it's across the NFL. Folks are saying Samaje Perine could be the starting running back for this team if Rob Kelly faltered, because right now it's looking like it's Rob Kelly's job to lose.
Right.
And another fan favorite is Mac Brown, like we just said, and then we can't forget about Chris Thompson, what he's done.
Oh, of course.
Over the last few years, he's a dual threat, where he runs, he can catch out of the backfield. He's even a heck of a blocker at times too. So,
that's Chris Thompson is the most underrated pass blocker for a running back in the league.
I would.
He is too good at it to not get the recognition that he deserves.
Exactly. I think he's underrated a lot, just as a multifaceted back. What he can do, he does. I mean, he doesn't do everything great, but he does everything good. And that's what he, over the last couple of years, especially since 2015, he's slowly progressed. His first year, he missed all that season. Then he came in 14. He didn't have that effective of a season. But then 15, 16, that's where I don't know if it's the product of Sean McVay or Jay Gruden himself, but this guy, I mean, teams have to prepare for him.
Mm-hmm.
And we're going to see. I think he's going to get. I think he could be a 500 rusher and a 500-yard receiver.
I agree.
I don't think that's out of the realm of possibility for him.
I completely agree.
And then we have some. I mean, outside of that, we really don't have that deep of running backs to I guess throw out. Unfortunately,
Keith Marshall. Yep, he is now been he is out. He is lost for the season. Tore his patellar tendon. They are thinking about working out somebody. Who was it? I'll let you know in just a minute. Oh, with undrafted Miami Hurricane running back Joe Yerby.
Okay.
We'll work out with the team on Monday, which is will be Monday the 31st of July.
All right, the last day of the 7th month of the year, but which will be tomorrow, or whenever you're looking at this video, it might have been yesterday. But as far as the running back position goes, I mean, I don't think it's a question. Rob Kelly, also Samaje P. Ryan. You look at Mac Brown, Chris Thompson. I think all four of those guys make the roster because they're going to need it. You need to carry 4 running backs, especially when you don't carry a fullback. You're going to need 4 running backs, and then you've got that versatility there. But this position last year was a dark horse. I think it still is. I don't think a lot of the questions have been quote unquote solved yet, so we have to leave it up to time for them to fill it out.
Yeah, I would agree. I mean, from what was coming from our weakest position last year, as far as on the offensive side of the ball goes, and who knows what would have happened if Rob Kelly had started the first the first 8 games, right, or the first 7 games rather, versus Matt Jones, because we got him going against Pittsburgh or against Dallas. Got him going. Have him run that touchdown in instead of Matt Jones in Detroit. Then maybe we don't fumble that. Maybe we go on. It would have been a 5-game winning streak, and maybe butterfly effect happens, and Hopkins doesn't miss that kick in Cincinnati, and we would have been a 10-6 team, possibly.
Win the
Who
NFC's back-to-back years. So, but unfortunately, that's not how the cookie crumbled for the Skins.
No, unfortunately.
I mean, I like this though, because if you look at it over the last few years, most teams don't have like a set running back. Like it's not. I mean, besides Seattle,
it's all committee, and Seattle doesn't have a set running back anyways.
right?
No,
They have
now
Marshawn
that beast mode's in Oakland.
exactly.
So
I mean, you couldn't tell me who really. I mean, you had Lewis, you had James White last year, and New England the year before that. I mean, who was even running for Denver when they won the Super Bowl? It
was C.J. Anderson basically.
C.J. Anderson, and then did they have Hillman on the team still or no?
No, I don't believe they had Hillman. They had was it Monte Ball?
Possibly, yeah. I believe that. I think that is right. And I mean, these guys, if you look at it, they just, you can't really tell, like, hey, we keyed in on, I mean, Ray Rice was doing some things there when Baltimore won, but still, they still had like a committee. Even when Green Bay won the Super Bowl back in 2010, they didn't have a running back set on until the end of the year, and it was James Starks.
Yeah, and James Starks.
So, I mean, I'd rather go into the season with a running back by committee, and then maybe someone might pull away from the pack and be used a lot more than not. So we'll see. I mean, sometimes you want to have 3 good running backs, then 1 elite running back, and 2 okay running backs. So.
So basically, of the running backs that we have, me and you both believe the same 4 will be on the team.
Right, exactly.
And that's Mac Brown, Rob Kelly, Samaje Perine, and Chris Thompson.
That's correct. Yep, that is correct.
And only two of those were drafted.
That's right.
Thompson was a draft pick in 2013 underneath Shanahan's, and then P. Ryan this year.
Yep, and then your 2 undrafted guys from last year.
Yeah.
So we'll see. I mean, and Rob Kelly, he's getting praises for cutting out the fast food and everything, and he's not going to be Fat Rob. He's going to be semi-trimmed Rob this year. So, but I mean, this running back position, it's interesting. It's a dark horse. I still think it's the weakest link. It'll ride or die. That's how the skin season offensively will ride or die, is with the running game, because you can't run the play action as many times as we do and not have an effective running game. It just.
I mean, the only reason why it works as much as it does is because Kirk Cousins is the best play action passer in the league.
Right. And then you have a good tight end to throw to in Jordan Reed, but
yeah,
that's the only thing that I can really imagine that with that position. But we will see what goes on there, and you know, moving forward, you know, I always ask you, do you have any final words about the wide receivers? I'm not wide receiver, but the running backs. I don't know where my head is at right now.
I don't know, man. Probably waiting on some pizza.
That's true. That's true. Oh, got some right there.
Well, as far as running backs go, no. Do you think we'll have a 1,000-yard rusher this year?
No. I don't think so. Might have an 800.
I don't. Will Kirk Cousins lead the team again in rushing touchdowns for the 3rd year in a row?
Oh my gosh, probably so. No, I don't know. I think we have too much talent. We have too much talent in that running game. But I mean, talent. When I say talent, I don't mean like, oh gosh, this is, this makes me drool. This talent is just I mean that I think we have efficient running backs that can get the job done, where Kirk Cousins doesn't have to. So I had to preface, like Stephen A. Smith said, let me preface my statement before I unleash it upon the world.
That's cicadarous. It's deplorable.
Yeah, it's deplorable, and we're gonna go honorable, and we'll see how it goes. And we'll go on from there,
Yeah.
and we're going to get ready here in the next video. We'll talk about the tight ends and everything, and see where that third tight end position. Maybe they might carry 3, maybe they might carry 4. You'll find out though, and we'll talk to you real soon. Love, peace, and hell, and we're out.